Hello, folks. I'm Doc Sanders. I am at the Small Farm Conference on the campus of Wilmington College in Wilmington, Ohio. I have with me today Tony Nye, the director of the program. Hello, Tony.
Good afternoon.
We're visiting here the program, the Small Farm Conference. How long has this program been going on?
Since about 8 o'clock this morning. This is our first year.
And tell me a little bit about the concept behind the Small Farm Conference.
Well, this is an idea that we have been thinking about for several years, in that we run a small farm college, which is an eight-week program that covers basically how to get into agriculture and to think about alternative enterprises, both not only on a small farm basis, but for those that maybe are just getting into buying property and really don't know what they want to do. The conference today, Opening Doors to Success, takes and looks at 40 different topics, and they are on specific content of information. So if you have an interest in blueberries, there is a session here specifically on blueberry production. We have orchards, we have livestock production, we have marketing, we have business. So we cover a whole realm of different topics, but they are specific in nature. So when someone walks out of their session, they have some very in-depth, very specific information to the production or the information being provided.
And the conference today, one of the neat things is that I learned that it has limited enrollment. Would you discuss and describe that for us?
Yeah, well, it takes a lot of manpower and a lot of behind the scenes hard work, things like that, as far as the paperwork that goes with it. And so about a week ago, we finally just had to pull the trigger and say we couldn't take any more, just from a standpoint of meals, handouts, facility needs, and things like that. And it's a good thing to turn people away. It's information that we know people want. This is our first conference, as we started out saying, and it's something that we want to build upon and continue on a year-to-year basis.
You mentioned we earlier as organizing the conference, and this is an outreach of the Ohio State University. Would you suggest to us and report some of the efforts and the different team members that are involved with you?
We have about 18 extension educators for ag that have always helped with the Small Farm College, which is our 8-week program. And they are the foundation and my working group that we bounce ideas off of. We stretch from Darke County, Preble County, Butler County, clear over to Gallia County. So we are the Southern Ohio group that really put this on in nature. Our 8-week program is the Southern Ohio Small Farm College. And so I have that base unit of educators to help putting things together like this opportunity we have today. In reality, though, we have 37 speakers today that are employed by Ohio State in the area of extension or OARDC. So we're one big happy family, and I can see where in future it'll take 40, 50 people every year to keep it going.
Today, the consumer in these economic times, many are struggling with the basics of economically surviving, and it appears there would be some opportunities for people to develop different programs for themselves to aid in their food supply and different aspects of that live in rural America.
Absolutely. I think that a majority of the people that are attending today are looking for those opportunities. We have one individual that is here that has a family that is getting old enough that they are looking at how to find opportunities on their operation to bring son or daughter or families involving in that, and how to bring them into a already existing operation without putting a lot of capital and more land, but looking at more opportunities to turn over a profit with smaller enterprises. So something like the raspberries or the blueberries, and those are just examples, but there's many, many ideas out there. And it really lends itself to look at a lot of ideas, get direct critical information today, and then go home, think about it, sort through things. We teach people at our educational programs through Extension that we're here to help. We try and inform them how to get in touch with us at the county levels. And with the number of Extension educators we have here today, I would say if you live in Southern Ohio, even in Northern Ohio, you can probably find an Extension educator within a county of you that's involved in this program today.
In reviewing some of the other topics, you don't need a large farm to have an agricultural economic enterprise.
No, absolutely not. If we look at some data from our small farm college that has been taking place since 2005, we average about 45 acres, and the landowner average is the ownership of about 6 years, 6 to 7 years. So 45, 50 acres, although we have 0 to 1,700 in acres that have participated in that, and those that have 0 are looking at, do I really want to buy it? And those that have a large number of acres are generally families that are looking at bringing another generation into the operation and looking for opportunity.
The conference, and looking at the attendance today, do you envision this continuing in the future?
Absolutely. Pie in the Sky dream would to have this an all-weekend program where we would offer sessions maybe a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can see this thing where we would handle 500 to 1,000 people over that time frame. We have people from 4 states now participating besides Ohio, and we really didn't tap outside of Ohio. And but media through the internet and places like that, people have picked up on the information, and that's just going to help us build this program and just make it a bigger and better program from year to year.
Well, that's it for today, folks. We're here with Tony Nye, Ohio State University Agriculture Extension educator at the Small Farm Conference in Wilmington, Ohio. I'm Doc Sanders, and we'll see you down the road.